Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mod 6 to the Sky. In this episode, we become overpowered. Like, quite literally. We can kill anything with this sword. And all because of Tinkers. So, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we're going to hunt the Ender Dragon, but there's a couple of things we need to do before then. We need to get better armor and an actual sword. So, to do that, we're going to make unobtainium armor. Now, unobtainium armor is something that, well, I don't think we actually need yet, but we actually can get it because of how much, like, all the modium and vibranium and all unobtainium that we're getting from our sieving system. Now, just a quick tip, you can hear how loud this is. If you go into muffler and go to mechanism, we can turn down everything. So the crusher, the separator, the chamber, and this one. So we can turn down. I don't like to have them completely muted, so I still want to be able to hear them a bit. So roughly about there is good. You can still hear the machines. They're not as loud now, so they're not that obnoxious. So to get started, we're going to, of course, have to get all our unobtainium ore. So as you can see, we've actually gotten a lot more since. So we've actually got so much unobtainium, like 255 unobtainium broken ore. Like, that's a lot. Like 1650. Oh my. We have over a stack and we can get 3 times this. So this makes 3 times the amount of unobtainium. Like, that's just insane. So then we also want to do the same with all the modium. Now we've only got about 30 something like that, but that's fine. And we got over a stack of vibranium. So we've actually got a lot to go through. But I want to now make a sword. So I don't know what type of sword to make. See, we could go with Tinkers. Like if we were to look up at Tinkers, we could have a look here. So Tinker's Construct does allow you to make, where is it? Unobtainium, all the modium, and vibranium swords. By the looks of it, all the modium is actually the strongest here, but that's if you make a full, complete set of all the modium. Unobtainium has instability 9 and lightweight, like, what's that, 15? Whereas this thing is momentum 9 and heavy 15, meaning you get super slowness, where this thing gives you no slowness, and it still does over 200 damage. But then, just looking at the actual parts, the actual unobtainium blade is stronger than the all-the-modium blade. So does that mean if we made an unobtainium blade and then combined it with just all the modium, like tool rods maybe? All the modium, okay, we don't want any tool rod. Lightweight, no. Actually, I don't even know what type of sword blade would make. The other option is to go with silent gear, but I kind of want to make an all Tinker's Construct stuff. So we might actually look into doing Tinker's Construct. But my aim of today is actually to fight the Ender Dragon, so I kind of want to do this quick, so I don't waste too much time. So if we were to make ourselves a smeltery, and wait a second, I think we need molten blaze to be able to melt down the actual unobtainium. So if we were to look at molten unobtainium, we would need... Oh, okay, we're not doing that today. So by the looks of it, we might go with silent gear. Let me have a look at silent gear. So we got a blueprint package that we got at the start, but I never opened. That gives us all the parts we need. So let's just work on making an all-the-modium sword blade. So sword, we're going to need, what do we need parts, all the parts in this thing? Wait, what? Why did I go there? We need to have 2 pieces and a stick. Okay, so we need a compound tool rod, or just a regular old stick would work. So now the thing is, what's better is unobtainium swords from silent gear stronger than an all-the-modium sword, or what? Do we even have any vibranium smelted? We do. So let me grab all of these and some unobtainium. There we go. What is stronger? So this does 99. This does 66. And this does 55. Okay, so all the unobtainium is stronger. What if we were to do a mixture? 70 something. This does 68. And if we were to do this combination, 67. Okay, so it's not great. Maybe we do have to go with Tinkers. But there's no way to get in Soul Lava unless we go to another dimension. So, I might have to rethink this. Okay. I'm looking here at this. And there is a way of making Soul Lava while we're not here. So, we have the option to melt down Soul Sand inside a smeltery. And that will give us Soul Lava. Then we combine the Soul, a Liquid Soul with Molten Blaze, which we get from combining, or which we get from putting a blaze inside a smeltery, and that will allow us to get Molten Blaze. And when the two of them mix, it makes Soul Lava. And then we can just pump that out into a tank, and then pump it into the actual seared tank, and we're good to go. So we're going to actually work on making a Tinker's Construct setup right now. And you know the best place to do it? Right where we cleared out, all over here. So let's set up a Tinker's Construct smeltery right here. So to do that, we're going to have to go at Tinkers. And I think, let me see, I think they've changed the way you make these now. So Tinker's Construct now requires this molten controller, wherever that controller is, I can't see it. Oh, here it is, smeltery controller. So you actually have to pour copper on top of a seared heater. Now a seared heater, something like that. We're going to need a seared melter, which is required a seared tank. A seared tank then with a seared melter. We're also going to need a casting basin. We're going to need a faucet. We're going to need a drain, I think. Actually, no, I think I can drain straight from this melter. To use the melter, I think we need a heater. So, what block is that? Well, I know we're going to need a seared tank. And so, I know solid fuel source for the melter. Okay, we'd actually need to make another heater. Okay, so let's just do this here. So this on top with this then. That makes it one of those. We get a basin. And we get our faucet. Like that. Now we get ourselves some copper. There we go. Set this up in here to melt. Now I think it does need coal. Coal should work. It is. Yep. Perfect. Now how much does it need to turn into this? It needs 4. Oh, have I not slept in a while again? Okay, it needs 4 blocks. Or 4 ingots. So do that. Put this in here. And while that's working on that, we can grab our seared brick and we can make these. So we need probably way more than that. So I'm going to set this up to go smelt in the thing. Right, with the rest of that grout smelting, this thing is done. Pour it on top. And it should just turn into the controller. Now, I think this works the same way as an original Tinker's Construct thing from like 1.12. Is you dig a 3x3 hole in the ground and you do this. You grab your actual controller, put the controller in the middle, you put your seared tank there, and you get your drain. So, Tinker's, we need a Tinker's drain. So this is a seared drain. You put this here, and yeah, it puts out in all directions. We actually don't need this anymore. So we can disable that, and put the seared things like that. Put the casting basin in the ground right here. Now we can grab ourselves our casting table and put that in the ground right here. There we go. Now, this is where we need a bucket. And we're going to have to get some lava. And we have lava right here. I probably should have set this up to a tank so that it actually exports it all as well. But lava. Lava. There we go. All of that in there. We're also going to have to figure out how to put lava inside this thing. So I might actually make a second drain quickly. Actually, I think I can do it here with the copper. There we go. Seared drain. I'm just going to stick this on the side here. There we go. And this will allow us to pump lava into the thing now when we're ready. So let's continue making more of this brick. 32, and we just build it up. That should be big enough. Probably could do it more. Is that all I have? Looks like it. You know what I'm going to do? Let me get a ender chest. So, any type of ender chest. Okay. And I'm going to make myself an ender pouch. Now, this pouch will allow me to pump stuff in to this guy. So, I want to put this on top. And this is... How do I change the color of this? I think I actually needed to do that before I done that. Actually, wait, no. I think I shift right click it on the ender chest when it's colored. So if we look up dye, and let's go with orange. So 3 oranges. Yes, I was right. Okay. So this is where I put this in top. And if I go in here and set item input to the top, and set it to auto input and auto export, whatever I put into this orange pouch will go in here and get smelted. A lot better than just trying to fly back and forth every time. Right, let's continue making this brick. So, do it like this, seared brick, and that should be good. Yep, don't need to go any higher than that. Perfect. So, to get started, to make this, we're going to have to figure out how to pump lava. So, if we grab ourselves a tank. Just a regular tank from Mechanism should do. Come over here and we'll just grab some lava. And... Wait, did that work? It did. Okay. So I can just right click the tank onto this thing. Like so. And the only thing is now I actually have to capture myself a blaze. So, let me see. How am I going to actually get a blaze? I don't have a mob imprisonment tool because, well... You know, I don't have any plastic. So, is there a different way of being able to pick up the mob? We do have the quantum catcher, which you get from spawner scraps. And if we look up spawner... actually, cardboard box. I know we have a spawner. Now, I'm actually going to sacrifice this to get this piece. Because, we can go anywhere in the end and get a new one. Or in the nether and get a new one. So... Arcane crystal, like this, and then we can grab ourselves our smithing table, combine the two of these, quantum catcher, and now I just want to capture myself a blaze. So this is going to be terrifying. There we go. Probably need multiple blazes. But anyway, so we got a blaze now, so hopefully, actually I probably need to cover the top in here, so slab. Give me some cobblestone slabs. Just to cover over the top here. Just so he can't fly out while I put him in there. So, come in. Wait, did that mess up anything? No. Okay, good. Wish I had reach of some kind. No. Not like that. There we go. Hide away. He shouldn't be able to get out. If he's not smart. Good. So we got 140 molten blaze. We actually don't need that much more. So if we grab ourselves some soul sand. And I know we don't have any, so grab some sand. And we can put it in here. And this will make some soul sand. Now, I hope this works. So this should melt down into liquid souls, or yeah, liquid soul. It should mix with the molten blaze. Hopefully. Does it require a certain temperature to mix? It needs at least molten blaze inside. Right. Means we have to get more blazes. Okay, we got 2 buckets of molten blaze in here now. So if we grab ourselves a bucket. Now, I think this works. If I just pour this out on top. And I know there's like 3.5 buckets of lava in there. I should be able to take out the lava with this. There we go. And now grab the bucket of blaze. Put that in there. That makes a bucket of soul soil. Put that in there. And now we just need to grab ourselves another tank. Like so. take this out. Now we got a bucket of soul lava, and there we go. Now this might be enough, so grab ourselves some unobtainium, and we just need 2 ingots to be melted. 2 ingots of unobtainium melted should give us enough to make a sword. So let me see, sword cast now is going to require this. So this is molten gold, so we'll grab ourselves 2 ingots of gold. We're going to need to make our tinker's stuff now as well. Also, I need to plug the back up here, so cobblestone. There we go, and I'm going to turn off this blaze thing because we don't need it on. Jeez, there's so many of them. Okay, so molten that. There we go. So let me go back to our tinkers. I think now we actually have to make all of these parts. So let's see. So we're going to need our, what are they called? Patterns. Patterns are simple to make. They're the same as before. So we need a crafting station. We're going to need a tinker station. We're also going to require, I think, what's it called? A stencil table, unless they've changed it. Part builder. And that's it? That can't be it. Well, we'll see. We're about to find out. So if we put this down right here, put the tinker station here, and the part builder. Tinker station is this guy. Okay. Let me move this over 1. Because I think there's actually... Oh yeah, we have to make the anvil. So, which anvil do we want? Do we want blocks of steel, seared stone, which we get from seared brick. Seared what? Okay, I know we can just smelt cobblestone down, because that's usually how you do it before, or just regular old stone. So let's see, can we smelt down like 4 stone? No. Okay, I guess we're not doing that then. Oh, we can just use seared bricks. Okay, that's simple enough. I just need 3 blocks of netherite, because why not? There we go, netherite anvil. So I can just put this down here, and yes, this is how you add all your customizations and craft your tools. Perfect. So what do we need for a sword? It's just 2 sticks and a blade. Is that it? Okay. So this is the part builder, so I now need like a bit of wood. So clear that, some planks, put that in here, craft a sword. There we go, put that in there, grab our gold, pour this out. There we go, now we can pour out our unobtainium blade. There we go. And now we need to figure out what we're going to use. Now, do we use regular sticks? Like, I know you can use a stick and that. No, it actually needs to be a tool rod. Okay, so we can make 2 wooden tool rods like this. Put that in there with the sword. Now, this makes us a 99 damage sword. Right, now should we use an unobtainium blade or tool rod as well? You know what? We might as well. Pour out more gold. And we're going to pour in another ingot. And does it actually say how much this costs? No, it doesn't. Well, we're going to find out if we need 1 or 2 pieces of unobtainium to make a tool rod. Okay, we're going to need 2 pieces of unobtainium. There we go. So now we can make ourselves a unobtainium blade, and the best part is we can actually then swap out parts, so we don't have to worry about it. So, oh my god, it's as fast as you can swing. So if I spam left click, there is no swing delay. You mean, if I can just swing as fast as I can just insta-kill stuff? That would be amazing. Alright, now let's make ourselves our all-the-modium armor. So, helmet. We're going to need pants. We're going to need a chest plate. We're going to need boots. There we go. Now, let's upgrade it. We're going to have to upgrade it to vibranium. Now, all unobtainium. We're completing so many Lake King quests right now. Oh, this is amazing. There we go. Now, I know... Does any of this actually give us anything? So let's see. Unobtainium helmet. Piglins become neutral. Water breathing. No crash while flying with elytra. Piglins become neutral. Protection from damage sources using like wither. Magic resistance. Protection against shulk or levitation attacks and immune to nausea. No fall damage. And the thing, if we had this, we would have immunity to fire. That's fine. because I can enchant this now. And I also want to upgrade my jetpack, because jetpack is good. I do want a slightly better one. So advanced coils. Now it's a tier 4. The next tier is aluminium. We're not going to go any higher than that because we actually don't need to. And we don't have enough power to fully charge this thing just of yet. So I want to put this on in here. So we actually have a full set of unobtainium armor on. So let's quickly enchant this now to see what kind of cool and stuff we can get. We need to grab ourselves some more lapis, because I definitely know we're going to need more. And let's see. Fire protection 6. Gourmand. That makes food better. Mana boost. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Mana boost. Protection 5. Fire protection. No. Okay, that's actually pretty bad. You know, I'm going to re-enchant all of it because it's not that great. Magic protection. And feather falling and protection 5. Okay, that's good. Magic protection, fragile protection, protection, soulbound, magic protection. That's pretty good. Tool soulbound, protection 7. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Okay, actually, by any chance, can we do... No, we can't. Okay, we can't enchant a sword. Actually, I've never used this hammer since I made it, so put that away. Let's actually enchant the chest plate as well. So, unbreaking, block reach, icy thorns, chilling rebuke, and protection 7. That is a pretty good chest plate. Too bad, you used to be able to enchant emerald chest plates, but not anymore. Now, here we are with all of these things. So, let's claim all of our quests. Vibranium to unobtainium furnace. Ooh. Supremium hoe and a supremium watering can. How good is this? I need to fill up with water. If we were able... I think if we had the cyclic item user, we can then click on things. I think actually someone mentioned that in the comments. If we use a cyclic clicker, we can use to speed up everything like we used to do with our old farm back in the regular old mod 6. So actually, how do we upgrade our sword? So in here, this would add aquatic, bane of arthropods. I want to add sharpness. That's beheading. Broadsword adds an additional creative ability. How do you make this? You can't. Okay, so this is another creative ability. Usually it's quartz that adds damage onto this thing, right? Sharpness. Modifier required 1 upgrade. Okay, so if we just grab ourselves some quartz, come over to the anvil, put our sword in here, and some quartz. It says by default we have 3 upgrades. And if we do this, we're down to 1. And then we used up all our upgrades. So it does 291 damage now. To be honest, that's pretty good. Now we have an ability slot as well. And I'll have to look into how to add more modifiers onto that. But if you actually know how to do that, then you can let me know it in the comments. Because I'd actually like to know how to do this. Right, let's go kill this bloody dragon. So, we're going to need Eyes of Ender. That's no problem. Boom, 64. We're going to need some end crystals. No problem. 2 of them. Then we're going to need a cake. So I just need to grab some buckets. Grab myself some buckets of milk. 1, 2, 3. Come back over here. And then we can craft our cake. No problem. End cake. Done. Now we'll have to put it down under here. And the thing is, I want to grab a few things before we go. So, bottles. I have plenty of bottles. I'm actually going to take 3 stacks with me. So, cake, go down. You know what? Actually, give me a waystone. So we can use this to teleport back and forth way easier. 2 waystones. I'm going to put our... Wait, what am I missing? Stone. There we go. A stone brick. 2 of these. And I'm actually going to set one up right here. So this is going to be home. Is global? Sure. And we'll set up this one now in the end as well. There we go. So, let's go. The end. Oh, you know what I just realized? I never brought a bow. A bow might have been handy to be able to, like, shoot these crystals. It just means I'm going to have to fly up to them. Actually, we should take no damage whatsoever going up to these things, so I'm not too worried, actually. Let's see how fast we can take this guy out. There we go. And if we turn up our throttle, how fast can we actually get to him? Wasn't me waiting for server. Can I not hit them? There we go. But anyway, I don't want to kill him just yet. I want to start collecting some of this, like, purple stuff. Can you shoot one? There you go. Alright, the last little bit. And then we're good. Let's kill him now. Jesus! We just flew through him! Yeah, so spamming as fast as you can will literally just destroy him. Okay. Punch the egg. Where did the egg go? There it is. I just want to be able to get the egg now, so pop, break this, falls down, and we got the egg. So we got plenty of dragon's breath, and if we, there we go, plenty of end air, so let's head back. I want to kill him one more time. I want to see how fast we can kill him with this sword. Okay, so we can put all of this away. I'm going to grab some end crystals now, so just respawn him. Alright, end crystals. Does this use up the cake? It does. Okay, so getting this waypoint down would be way better. Alright, I'm just going to put this waypoint, like, over here. So we'll just call this the end. And set it's global. Wait, global. There we go. I don't actually know what that does. I think if you're on a server, it means you can actually just set it so people can actually come to it whenever they want. So it's not like a private thing. But anyway, I want to see if I spam click, can I kill this dragon instantly? I want to break all these crystals first, and then I'm going to like wait till he lands and see how fast we can kill him. And I think we actually get something for killing him a second time manually. Like if we go to quests up here, I think in the first one, it says here we get dragon scale. It says you get it when he is defeated the second time. Alright, let's break all of these. Alright, I may have accidentally hit him when he was getting healed by one, so I want him full health. So I'm just going to let him heal of this first. Okay, now he's fully healed. Now I want to make sure he's not connected when I break this. Alright. I need him to land now. What are you looking at? Is he coming down? Yes, he is. Okay, get ready. I want to see how fast we can kill him. Are you kidding me? Damn. And we can use this to make a copy of an elytra. Do you not just see how fast I killed him? His health went from full to nothing in less than half a second. This sword is amazing. Because of that lightweight, doesn't matter how fast I click, they're dead. Oh, I'm in love with this thing. But wait until we manage to get the blade. Or actually, wait until we get the Morgan sword. Because we're going to be getting back into Mahota Sky very soon. And even if we got this one, like 1,500 damage, the Morgan sword can do like 17, 20,000 if we wanted to, if we can upgrade it to the max. But damn. Okay. And also, these dragon scales, very important. They're going to be needed later on to make bees. Now, I don't think I actually showed this, but I remember telling you that bees were back, but they were very expensive to make. So it means we're going to have to get into a lot of extra mods if we're going to go ahead and make these bees. Like for here, we're going to need to get into Nature's Aura. We're going to have to get into Astral Sorcery. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That one's fine. Actually, more Astral Sorcery there. We're going to have to make pink slime. We're going to have to get into power. That's fine. That's compressed quartz. A lot of it's all compressed stuff. We're going to have to get into blood magic. That's fine. Silk for silent gear. And wait, go back here. This is bone, ashram, mana, and artifice. We're going to have to get into Ars Novu, Botania, and we have to get Insanium Essence. So we're going to have to get into a lot of different mods later on. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I hope to see you all in the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.